Hello friends, I welcome you all in one more knowledgeable interesting video. Today in this video we are going to talk about a very interesting section of Income Tax Act 1961. Today in this video we will going to talk about section 272A1D. Right. This section talks about fails to comply with a notice. Fails to comply with a notice under section there are three sections in which the failure to comply penalty will attract under section 272A1D. Right. The first is if you fail to comply with a notice of section 242(1), that is information seeking notice. Second is fails to comply with the notice issued under section 143(2), that is scrutiny notice. And third is directions issued under section 142(2)(a). Which directions? What type of directions these are? These are directions for audit. When by keeping with the complexity of the account and cumbersome nature of the transactions, department give directions to the assessee to get the accounts audited, right, under section 142(2)(a). Clear? So if assessee fails to comply with the notice issued under section 142(1), 143(2) and directions given in section 142(2)(a), then penalty under section 272A1D of rupees 10,000 can be levied by assessing officer, right? So this is the penalty for fail to comply with a notice. Lot many questions comes to us that what will happen if we will not comply or if we will not reply to the income tax notice, right? Then this video is for them, that if you will not comply or not reply to the income tax notice, then assessing officer may levy penalty under section 272A1D of rupees 10,000 in this case, right? There is one more section in the Income Tax Act that I would like to discuss here, section 273B, right? That talks about reasonable cause. If you have any reasonable cause for non-compliance of these three notices, then your penalty can be dropped, your penalty can be waived off, right? Just tell what was that reasonable cause that stops you from compliance of the notice to the assessing officer. Explain the reasonable cause properly to the assessing officer, then the proceedings initiated under section 272A1D for levy of penalty can be dropped by assessing officer. So section 273B is available to the rescue of assessee, that you can take the shelter of reasonable cause and you can explain it to the assessing officer, and your penalty proceedings can be dropped or penalty can be waived off, not to be levied, right? That is section 273B. And the quantum of penalty under section 272A1D is rupees 10K. And lot many times question comes that, sir, if I give reply with delay of 10 days, 5 days, 15 days, 20 days or a month delay, then what will happen in that case? See, if you file reply of the notice delayed, then in my opinion, penalty under section 272A1D cannot be levied, right? If you want to file delay reply, then file adjournment, right? That the preparation for the submission is not yet completed or the documents are not ready for the submission. So please grant us 7 more days to reply, right? Or please grant us 10 more days time to reply. You can file the adjournment, and when you file the delayed reply, then section 272A1D penalty will not be applicable, right? Because in the section it is written that it is a fail to comply. You have not, you are not failed to comply. You complied it, but not within the time limit, right? But the section, penalty section applicables only when you fails to reply, right? So this is something interesting about 272A1D, where penalty for failure to comply with the notice is applicable. Thank you for watching this video. Thanks a lot.